Autocross is a sport where competitors drive as fast as they can on a course made of cones.
Autocross has historically been a bunch of guys got together in a parking lot with cars to sort of test how they handle.
You go out, you're with friends, you're in a parking lot, racing fast, having a good time, sliding the car around, trying not to hit cones, and it's a safe environment, controlled environment where you can learn good car control, have a good time.
At a championship event, drivers get 3 or 4 tries for their best possible time. At practice events, drivers generally get 10 runs on the course in hour-long sessions. Practice events are a great time to become intimately familiar with your car at speed. Speeds are held to normal highway speeds, around 60 miles an hour on the straightaways, depending on the type of car being driven. San Diego events are held at the Qualcomm Stadium parking lot. On a race day, drivers have an hour to walk the course before they drive it. The course is never the same from event to event, so walking the course is a good time to study the different elements in the route of the course.
Once they start running an event, you can't learn where the course is, and if you wait till you drive it, it's kind of like, oh no, like, uh-oh, you're in surprise. So by walking the course, you have some idea of where the course goes, and then you adapt it.
A course is typically made up of many turns, slaloms, and straightaways, and is designed to test a driver's car handling and braking skills. If a cone is knocked down, a penalty of 2 seconds is added to the driver's time. This is a pretty big penalty, as races are won by tenths of a second. Each cone on the course is inside a chalked box. A cone is considered down if it is lying sideways, or if it is hit and lands outside the chalk box. If it is hit still standing and the cone is inside any part of the box, then it is not a penalty. Because performance characteristics of cars vary so widely, there are different classes where groups of similar vehicles compete against each other. These classes range from H-Stock, which consists of unmodified 4-cylinder front-wheel drive cars like Honda Civics racing on street-legal tires, all the way to Super Stock, which consists of high-horsepower rear-wheel drive cars like Porsche 911s and Corvettes. There are also several classes which allow modifications and racing tires. Each class has a time index called a PAX. This index is calculated each year by professional drivers and is a commonly used handicap system for comparing times of cars which are not in the same class. At the end of an event, drivers can compare themselves to drivers of all other cars using this handicap. It is possible for a skilled driver of a Honda Civic to end up with a better ranking than a novice driver of a Corvette. All a driver needs is a car deemed safe enough to pass a safety inspection, gas, a helmet, and around $50 in order to participate.
Looking for strong throttle return spring, batteries in solid, any obvious leaks, things that shouldn't be loose. Check the wheel bearings, all 4 wheels. Check to make sure that the helmet meets the SCCA specs.
Loaner helmets are available for free. There is a diverse group of people out racing at any given event. Autocross is enjoyed by boys and girls, men and women from 8 to 80 years old. One of the most common cars that people race are Mazda Miatas, due to their relatively low cost and excellent handling characteristics. However, many different types of cars are also raced. These cars range from go-karts and more traditionally raced cars like Porsches, BMWs, and Corvettes, to less commonly raced cars like Volkswagen Beetles, Chevy Impalas, and station wagons.
I'm Bill Spratt. I'm 80 years old. I drive a Volkswagen Bug. I've been racing since 1953.
Why do you like to race?
I just love it.
It's almost like Zen-like. All you're doing is concentrating on what you're doing. And, you know, that's actually pretty rare, that your mind is almost a blank. And you almost go on autopilot. That's why I autocross. For that brief moment in time, for that 60 seconds, there is nothing else.
I'm Steve Coe. I'm 56. I've been doing this for 36 years, and I race because it's an absolute kick in the pants. Paul Newman said it best. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. It's a great day of hanging out with your buds, of racing. The camaraderie is fantastic. It's just a great day of racing.
My name's Sean Keesall. I'm 36. I've been racing for 4 years, and I drive the green Bug-Eye Sprite. I race because, first of all, my husband does it. Second, it's fun. You get out there and test your skills, and you know, it just makes you a better driver. It helps to win.
Everybody drives, like everybody can drive a car, but few people take the time to really learn how to do it well and see, you know, where the limits are. And so being able to, you know, push the limits and teach yourself on this task that everybody does every single day, I think is pretty exciting.
My name is Wyatt, and I'm 9 years old, and I race go-karts, and I've been doing it for 2 months, and it's really fun because I go really fast. The end.
Practice and championship events are held monthly. Check www.sdr-scca.com for a schedule of events.